Well, hello there, my fellow detectives in training, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Aiden Paladin Put the Fries in the Bag Wagey Saga. Now, if you remember from part 1, we discovered that Aiden Paladin's not been having a very good year on the internet. Between Spoon throwing his little tard fit and briefly breaking up with her YouTube channel, well, main YouTube channel, I should say, has been fucking dying. And there's a very good chance that sometime in the near future, Aiden Paladin is going to have to start putting the fries in the bag. Aiden Paladin's going to have to get herself a real job. Aiden Paladin's going to have to be a fucking wagey. She can't just fucking sleep in all day. No, she has to get up in the morning like normal people and actually go to work and do actual white labor. I know, fucking terrifying. There. Now, I had proposed a theory that the reason as to why Aiden Paladin's YouTube channel is dying, to put it simply, is because Aiden Paladin is boring. Aiden Paladin is irrelevant. And there's 100 million different right-wing e-thoughts out there that are a lot better and, frankly, let's be real here, a lot sexier than Aiden Paladin here. You know, when Aiden first got her start, you could count like 5 of them on your hand there. These days, they're a fucking dime a dozen. That was my hypothesis. But of course, you know, me being the, peanut-brained man that I am there, I didn't rub my brain cells together there. You know, I'm not as high IQ as Aiden Paladin here. I'm not as super smart as Aiden. Aiden has her own theory as to why exactly YouTube is fed up with her and her antics there, and we're going to read that today. So, I think I realize why my metrics have been so fucked this past year, and it's because every time I upload, old accounts get removed in the system, which it counts as unsubbing. YouTube interprets this as your videos causing the unsub, rather than the reality. I know many others have had the same issue with vids being just hidden, and I think this is why. If you have an older channel, this is why your account is being slaughtered. What an utterly retarded decision, but I think that's the cause. Now, again, okay, I got a peanut brain, I'm very low IQ, I'm very retarded here, but, to me that just sounds fucking stupid. Okay? To me, this just sounds fucking stupid. I would love to see the actual evidence you have other than incoherent ramblings. Genuine question, who the fuck has even heard of that? Who the fuck has even heard of this reasoning before? I know I haven't. I mean, I've heard of people being, unsubscribed to channels here and there. That's usually like a glitch in the system, but to get to the point where it's actually killing your fucking channel is just ridiculous. And it sounds like to me that Aiden Paladin is coping and seething and not acknowledging the fact that she's boring and her internet career is falling apart at the seams. But again, I got a tiny IQ. I'm a stupid boy. What I fucking know. Anyway, let's continue. Aiden Paladin continues by saying, I don't mind saying it, but I find the very concept of shorts to be repugnant and antithetical to my personal goals. But that is the best way to grow new subscribers, forced by YouTube's hand. I despise shorts, but clearly that's the only way to confront this shit. Yeah, that's your fucking answer to prop up your dying fucking channel there. That's the fucking answer. This is how you're gonna save your dying fucking channel there. Just create a couple of YouTube shorts. There you go. It's not that you're fucking boring. It's not that you're irrelevant. It's not that you look like a fucking bog creature or anything. No. No. It's not the fact that you look like a fucking ghoul from Fallout. No. It's because you're not getting into the YouTube Shorts game. That's the reason why your fucking YouTube channel is going down the drain, and you're gonna have to start putting fries in the bag soon. That's exactly why. Anyway. Continuing. I find them repugnant because they are incapable of neither nuance nor accuracy. This runs against my entire premise of both accuracy and detail. I know that the population didn't drop 301 IQ points in a year, but who YouTube wants as an audience did. Aiden, honey, I don't think that's a good idea to be saying it because, that audience might just become your audience soon. And I don't think they're going to appreciate you bad-mouthing them, so. Might want to watch what you say in the near future, honey. Hated Paladin then says, I have left in every autocorrect field to illustrate this point. Yeah, sure you did, champ. Hated Paladin. Hey, YouTube. Can you please evidence my hypothesis by not responding because there are no humans left at your company? Yo, fucking YouTube, open up. YouTube, open up. YouTube, where you at, bitch? It's Aiden Paladin, nigga. It's Aiden Paladin. I'm here for my fucking money, nigga. You got a lot of explaining to do, bitch. Why the fuck is my channel dying? Why is your system unsubscribing 10-year-old inactive accounts from my fucking channel? I'm literally gonna have to work at McDonald's soon. Open up. You got a lot of explaining to do, bitch, boy. I'm kind of curious if YouTube actually responded to Aiden. Reindeer in the sped light says, there are no humans left, only Indians. Even the Indians are fed up with Aiden Paladin. Very sad. Those fucking people will jerk off to anything. I swear to fucking Christ, they will fucking jerk off to anything. I remember seeing this fucking, this meme. It's like screenshot of like some famous Facebook post. It's like of this like famous Renaissance art piece. Some woman with her tits out, and you know, you see all the fucking Indian man. It's like, hello, baby. Hello, you have nice bobs. I have nice bobs, baby. Marry me. Here, you have WhatsApp. Here my WhatsApp number. It's like, even the fucking Indians that lust over Renaissance era paintings won't touch Aiden Paladin with a 10-foot pole. Very sad. Very sad. Yeah. Dr. Blaze says it's a sad situation, TBH. I'd argue this is the most funniest thing I've ever encountered. Really. This goofball says, who gave Hal the controls? Gammon Gaming says that's possible, but I've heard other channels say that what killed their channel was streaming. For whatever reason, you could try to only upload video and stream on a separate channel. That might help. This guy says, turn one of your 3-hour videos into a 360 30-second short. This should please the volcano gods. This guy quote tweets Aiden Paladin by saying, this is some good insight, but then I wonder why they are out subbing. Is it because the new videos are not of the same interest? Feels like change in direction that older subs aren't there for. Aiden Paladin responds by saying, they are not unsubbing. YouTube is removing old and inactive accounts. It then interprets this as an unsub when it's not. Irwin responds by saying, that makes sense, but also looks weird that it happens at the same time a video comes out. It certainly is an awful glitch in that case. Aiden responds by saying, "It's not a glitch. What happens is YouTube sends the video out initially to subscribers. When those accounts are dead/inactive, it counts doubly against the video. Firstly, because inactive accounts are never going to click, so YouTube views this as disinterest. And secondly, because dead/deleted accounts that are pinged get removed, which looks the same as an unsub. It's just really bad if you happen to have an older channel. It actually makes it so uploading is worse than not doing anything." Okay, so one of two things is fucking going on here. Option number one, again, this is my theory. Aiden Paladin is coping. She refuses to acknowledge the fact that she is boring and her channel is dying and she's going to have to start putting the fries in the bag soon. Or option number two, this incoherent babbling is actually 100% legitimate, and there are hundreds upon thousands of inactive dead accounts that are subscribed to Aiden Paladin that are just now getting swept away. And that's causing the downfall of Aiden Paladin. I don't know which is true. I don't know which is more funny. But those are my theories here. Irwin responds by saying, "I would call that a glitch, but we are talking about the same thing. And obviously YouTube doesn't want to fix it because it's convenient for them." Okay, I got a new theory. YouTube wants to fuck with Aiden Paladin because they're just as bored of her as the rest of us are. Some bigwig took a look at Aiden Paladin's YouTube channel, took a nap, and decided, you know what? I'm going to fuck with this bitch. I'm going to A-log the shit out of her, and she's not going to do a goddamn thing. I'm going to A-log this bitch into working in McDonald's. That's what I'm going to fucking do. I'm going to A-log this bitch so hard, she has no choice but to get a real job flipping burgers for the rest of her life there. If that's the case, sir or ma'am, whoever you are, hit me up. I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a drink because if that's the case, then you are an absolute legend. Anyway, Aiden Paladin continues by saying, "It didn't used to work this way, but it does now. YouTube wants new creators, not because they care about uplifting anyone, but because they don't have to pay new unmonetized channels. That's one of the reasons they shove shorts down your throat. They don't have to pay most creators, and those they do pay get pittance compared to long-form content. Basically, if your channel is more than 5 years old, everything about the current algorithm is designed to kill your channel." Yep, that's exactly why. It's not because you're fucking boring. It's not because no one's no longer interested in your fucking content. It's because YouTube wants to fucking take the old It's because YouTube wants to take old Yeller behind the shed, put buckshot in his head, and go get a new puppy. That's exactly what YouTube is doing there right now. So you're probably wondering there, aside from the schizo post, what's Aiden's new game plan there? Because there's got to be more, right? There's got to be a new game plan that Aiden Paladin's coming up with. Okay, so aside from possibly getting into shorts, this is Aiden Paladin's new game plan to save her dying channel, okay? "I think I'll run my new script through AI to dumb it down. It is deeply saddening that this has become the state of things, but I'm incapable of making truth into, wow, isn't that crazy? Type nonsense, so I'll just get an AI to retard it for me." Oh. Perhaps I can release the actual literature reviews as exclusive podcasts or something, but I had no idea how bad things had become. I have never thought I was particularly smart, just overeducated. I've learned now that that is not the case. I am mortified by I just want to I just want to read this again. I have never thought I was particularly smart, just overeducated. I've learned now that it's not the case, and I am mortified by the realization. So Aiden Paladin is coming to the realization that she's a fucking retard. Bravo. Bravo, Aiden. Bravo. It took you. Holy fuck. It took you almost a decade for you to realize what everyone in the fucking sector, everyone on your Kiwi Farms thread, all of us A-logs, everyone that has ever encountered you. It's taking you this long for you to finally realize you're a fucking retard. Myself, Kraut, Kevin Logan, fucking Animation Unlimited, you know, that fucking weirdo guy from Iceland that wants to stay native paladin alive, that fucking cannibal fetish freak that I bullied about 5 years ago. Fucking Zephtacuk, every single one of us knew from the moment we laid eyes on Aiden Paladin that she was fucking retarded. But it only took Aiden Paladin until fucking now to realize that yes, you're not smart, you're a big dummy. Oh. I thought the Warhammer and Ralph's shit-flinging contest was the ultimate Christmas present for me. I mean, it still is, don't get me wrong there, but this is just fucking cherry on top, baby. This is just a cherry on top. Oh, that's going to be the fucking thumbnail now. Anyway. It's the lack of shorter, more clippable videos that get to the point faster, says this guy. Aiden Paladin responds by saying, what I find so inconceivable about this, which I've heard many say, is that my feed is always full of multi-hour long videos with hundreds of thousands of views. I don't get it. This guy responds by saying, that's because many of us actually watch and appreciate the longer videos, but millions are more accustomed to summarized clips with the most important parts, blame TikTok and shorts. It also wouldn't hurt to develop short-form content in response to specific events based on longer-form content that you reference. Jay Davos asks, how many pages is the script and what's the turnaround that you need? Aiden Paladin responds by saying, the new one is very short, about 7,000 words, and even that I'm looking at about thinking, how do I dumb this down optimally? Davos responds by saying, I can get that done in a day, most likely 4 hours for a first draft. Is there something you'd like for me to show proof for LMK? DimeTap says, best advice I can give you is that the majority of your audience watches you as a second screen experience. Oh, just fucking plunge the knife into Aiden. Plunge the fucking knife into her. Oh. They are washing dishes, they're doing homework, they are interested in your topic and enjoy your personality, but they are not tracking stats aside Or footnotes, sorry. Oh. Oh. They don't actually care about Aiden. They just use her as background noise. Fucking. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss there. Aiden Paladin responds with, as I do with other content creators, but something has changed this past year. We know everything needs to be almost wrong in its approach. Oh, this is going to be good. Archetype of the Lost says, have you tried adding gameplay of Subway Surfers to your videos? Aiden Paladin responds with, unironically, I will be doing something to this effect. It's either that or putting out respectfully. Oh my God, she might actually go down this fucking route, and I cannot wait. So I think this is where I'm going to end the video. I'm still convinced that my theory is right, that everyone's just bored of Aiden Paladin. We're all sick and tired of her shit. But if Aiden Paladin wants to come up with incoherent excuses like YouTube's unsubscribing, a lot of dead channels just to fuck with me, and I have to get into the shorts game, and I have to start using AI to save my dying channel. She wants to do all that shit, go right ahead. Nothing's going to stop the inevitable, which is Aiden Paladin having to put the fries in the bag. But it's going to be very interesting to see how long she can keep this up before, she has to start applying to McDonald's there. But anyway, have a good one.